Yeah, it's a violent life. You can live to 100, you could die tonight. That's why we getting high tonight. Yeah, that's why I let my man drive tonight. Yeah, it's a violent life. You can live to 100, you could die tonight. That's why we getting high tonight. Yeah, that's why I let my man drive tonight. Yeah, that's why we getting high tonight. That's why we getting high tonight. Yeah, that's why we getting high tonight. That's why we getting high tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. High tonight, yeah. 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 That's why we getting high tonight. Yeah. All right, ever. It's a violent life. You can live to 100, you could die tonight. That's why we getting high tonight. Yeah, that's why I let my
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and beyond, welcome to our stream number 309 on this beautiful 2nd of February 2026. After this beautiful introduction with music, which I could have not imagined, it is at least definitely very surprising. That is something that was played. I'm sorry for the music, we are going to be surprised in any case, still. Because Brazil music is just surprising me lately with music, and that's also the name of the channel, so not surprising in this regard. Friends, how you doing, how you feeling? I know it was again quite a while, but just 1 week, I think, no 2. That's not so good. But in any case, today we are going to do something what we have not done before, almost as every time. But before we are going to do that, there are some updates about our donation on Kiva, our donation/loan, because Vicky received the loan and it appears like she's going to go for her tuk-tuk. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember? Yeah, this beautiful, let me try to take a look if I can show it to you. So we were giving Wiki, this is Wiki from Uganda, we gave her $25 for her loan, and it was funded, so she received it, I think, one week ago. This is something that we received as an email, as an information that it is really going on, and everything is working out fine so far. So 86 contribution lenders and contributing teams, we are here. You can see our team together better. We are close to such companies as Visa, A+, Atheists, Agnostics and Skeptics. Interesting place to be. Church of Flying Spaghetti Monster, also not bad. I assume that it's even really a real church, which is a little bit, yeah, disrupting. Together for Women, yeah, as well there, but it's all fine. So friends, this is an update about our donation on kiva.org. I was thinking today, are we going to do a topic about charities? So am I going to look for charities which I would like to really put donation into? Or are we going to develop something? What I am working on already for a week, so not that long, but I like how it goes so far. Also, we don't need the advertisement because it feels like I'm making advertisement, but in a way I do. This beautiful lady there, if you can see her. But in any case, so yeah, we are going to develop. We're going to develop with the help of AI something what I'm working on, what I was thinking about already for a while, and now I thought we should just try and do it. Wally is writing hello and have a good stream. Sounds interesting. Wally, it's great that you're here and there as well. So for everyone, yeah, Wally is there with us as always, and yes, we're going to do the development on stream this is something that I've done now for a week, I think. And what do you say? Let's dive right into it. So now you should be able to see it. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, somehow it feels like, yeah, Twitch doesn't like us so much anymore because we can't decrease our quality, stream quality anymore. I don't know why, it doesn't make much sense. I'm still an affiliate. I am streaming sporadically, maybe that is the reason, I don't know. But it is something that I have realized, so unfortunately, friends, if you're getting into the stream, you're going to see it in a very high quality and probably stuttering, because not everyone is using high quality, right? So yeah, so much about this. But let's dive into the app development. So what am I developing? I'm calling it Together Better Habits. That is how I call it. And yeah, well, the main ideas about that is that you're going to have daily quests which you can, of course, write down by yourself, choosing yourself what you would like to do every day, like a habit which you like to continue. Let's say, for example, I don't know, reading. Let's call it just reading. Let's call it just reading. At the moment, not everything is perfectly done and makes sense, because we are choosing here an icon. Here we're choosing element type. This doesn't have any effect at all at the moment, I think. But what has an impact on the game already, or on the habits tracker, is your decision on how hard the task is, so how difficult it is. You can choose between easy, medium and hard, and the differences are that here you're going to get 10 experience points and 5 gold. Here you're going to get 25 experience points and 15 gold, and hard, as you can see, 50 and 30. So the idea is that are tasks which are not very hard to do, actually very easy, then you can choose this task. But if it is something that is very hard and takes you really maybe a lot of time or a lot of effort, even if you just have to convince yourself to do it, maybe you should take the medium or the hard difficulty decision. Well, and after that we can create a quest, right? And then we can see it here. You can also create sub quests, how they're called here, right? Which means maybe you wanna say that you want to read, like, I don't know, like 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes. And that you can choose as well if it's going to be hard for you, easy or medium. You can add the subtask, and you can say, if I have reached already maybe 5 minutes, how about 10 minutes reading, right? And again, you can add it. So let's say you have read your first 5 minutes, then you can click on this circle here, and with this you're going to complete the task, and you're receiving your XP, gold, and a battle ticket. But to this part we're going to come later. But so you received your experience points. As you can see, we have a level, we have our gold which we received from completing the task, and yeah, our battle ticket. So what do we need that for? What is special about that compared to any other habit tracker? Well, the most interesting part about this, that with those tickets that you have, you can battle fights in an arena at the moment. It's going to be probably different, but we are at the moment trying to get into it. And the cool thing now, what is really gamifying it. The battle in the arena is going to be against monsters. And those beautiful monsters, which you can see here, are going to be called, and are called by me at the moment, soul sparks. So it's kind of soul and also like a spark. Sounds nice, I hope. I like it so far. But yeah, so you have monsters, and you probably get an idea where I got the idea from. And this principle of fighting, it is going to be round based, and yeah, basically what you would imagine how it should be, such kind of game. It is like that in a way, right? You can choose your attack forms. It's not yet totally developed. We are in the early alpha, but what is already working? So I have already here a little guy that you can see. This is not the guy, the scale drake, which I have had already from the beginning, but through fighting our soul sparks, like in this time it is the airy soul, right? Because it's flying, it's air, and yeah, it's a soul in a way. So we are fighting it, and our damage, our fire damage, is doing quite a lot of damage on this airy soul. And when this soul spark is getting quite low in HP, we have the possibility to use a soul fusion orb. And what it does is basically trying to get it. And airy soul was captured. So we captured our, for me and you, this is our first one, but I have already caught quite a few because I was trying it out. And what you can find here is actually all those soul sparks that you have already caught by using this mechanism that I have described before. So this is the basic frame, right? You have, of course, also your shop where you can buy those soul fusion orbs, which cost, as you can see here, 50 gold. We have at the moment 200. And you can see here how many orbs we have at the moment in our inventory. We can buy them. We can also buy minor healing potions, greater healing potions, lucky charms. I'm not even sure if everything is perfectly working yet, but this is like the really beginning of it. Why am I doing this? The reason why am I doing this, I do like gamifying things. Already years ago I have talked about how I would like to gamify basically life, and after that actually movies came out which have done that, and with VR headsets and so on, but I just want to do it myself. And I have also used some other apps, especially for myself, which were already not bad but not perfect, which I was thinking. For example, I have used the Habit Hunter, or there's also an application called Habitica, which is also going into the direction, but I didn't like really the fighting system. I didn't like it, how it's not very deep, you're just doing basically nothing. That's how it felt. And as a person from the 1990s and afterwards, I played a lot of Pokemon, I can say it, right? And because of that, I did like the fighting system, the round-based one, though I found it quite simple as well. But at the moment, we are not even at this point, and that's why we're going to develop it. We're going to develop it quite a lot more, and we are using something what I think is working very good. It is this online application called Lovable, which actually combines, or giving you the dashboard, or like a platform where you can right away develop an app, an online site, which what I know so far. And it's not just giving you the code, but it's really showing you right away all the things that you are trying to get, right? So you don't have to write into ChatGPT and taking the code, placing it in your HTML files and all the files and all those different parts, but you are simply really giving the instructions, what you would like to get, and it is doing everything for you. So far, I'm very surprised. It really feels a lot better than doing that with ChatGPT or something. It's a lot less back and forth, but the downside is I'm using at the moment just the free version, and in the free version you're getting a very big grade 5 credit points. Yes, daily 5 credit points. What was that? Have you seen it as well? It was like a big light or something, or am I crazy? Okay. Yeah. So, I'm a little bit surprised where the light came from, actually. Because, yeah. Okay, so I hope we're gonna survive that. Okay. So, as I said, we are just having 5 credit points a day, but I think that is really amazing. So, I have not put any money in that. So, in a way, I really do, in a way, like saying out loud that this is a very good thing. I'm not getting any money from it, but if you would like to use it yourself, you can type into the chat. I think it's called lovable, and if you're going to... Is it not working? Is the bot not working? Okay, then you cannot write lovable into the chat and receive the link. But in any case, can you... wait a second, can you see my stream? Because I can't see it right at the moment. Is the stream working, friends? Should be, right? Don't feel like we have drops? No, okay. Yeah, so what I said, we are going to continue to improve the version of the habitat to get a better habits, which is called Habit Hunter at the moment, as you can see in the name here. So I have already quite a few things written down after my update yesterday, and that is what we are going to put into today. And it's going to be quite a lot because, as I said before, we have just 5 credits a day, and I'm trying to use these 5 credits as good as I can. And with this, I mean that I'm putting into it as much corrections and input and prompts into one as I can. I'm hoping I'm not really misusing it or something, but I'm just trying to use it very effectively, efficiently in a way. So those are the things I would like to improve right away. So for the moment, I would like to introduce the possibility to release our soul sparks, so like putting them basically away, like deleting them. This is something not possible at the moment. So we're going to have quite a lot if we're doing that many times. By the way, at the moment there are just 10 soul sparks implemented. Here you can see like which we have seen or encountered, right? And also which we have caught already. So this is like the sign that we have caught it at least once. I wonder why. I think my stream is actually not really working, is it? Oh no, it is. Okay, we're going to watch our stream maybe here on Kick and not on... Because on Kick I can at least change the quality. That is already something. Alright, so we have 10 Soul Sparks at the moment, but I would like to implement really a lot more. But for now, for the basics, and in order to improve and get everything working, we don't need too many of Soul Sparks right away, right? Also, we have here some type of base stats for every Soul Spark. How many times we have encountered them, defeated them, captured, and so on. So everything very, very basic is there. And as I said, something very basic like release our Soul Spark is very important. But let me put my cam maybe somewhere else. But where? Where are we going to put it? How about here? Why is there again the advertisement text? Yeah, let's put us here. Something like that. Or maybe here. Let's go here. I think here's not much that we're going to hide. All right, so this is something. Then, yeah, I would like to give right away or add the possibility to add nicknames to our Soul Sparks, right? So that's not just going to be called Skeldrake, but also, like, I know, Fluffy, Buffy, whatever. That is, I think, something very important already, I would say, because that is some basic stuff. Then we have, yeah, this is a problem at the moment. So if we are fighting a battle, right? If we are fighting a battle and I'm clicking somewhere else, it is just leaving it. It's just leaving it, and I would like to have that is going to pop up a warning saying you're going to leave. Are you sure you want to do that? I'm not even sure how easy that is going to be implemented, but this is something that Lovable have to think about. Then, if starting a battle in the battle arena by clicking start ticket without a Soul Spark chosen, yeah, by the way, something that you might have already realized, we can choose at the moment one Soul Spark which is going to fight with us together, right, on our side. And I've chosen, like here, the Skeldrake. So, but if no Soul Spark is chosen, I would like to have a pop-up which is saying, are you sure you want to fight without a Soul Spark? Because the fight would be very hard, actually. It's quite hard to defeat at the moment a Soul Spark, I think. Though I have made already some changes in that, but still. Let's try some other music style, maybe. David Redwitz, that is funny. It's almost like Lenny Kravitz, but David Kravitz. Okay, I have really problems with Brazil at the moment, but with the music I'm using. Alright, but anyway, so the next point, which is a very important one. Yeah, something that I would love to have and which is very important to me. So, as you can see here, every soul spark, which is our enemy right at the moment, so every encounter is already with the attributes, with the stats already a little bit randomized. As you can see here in information, this Furok's stats are minus 13% of that what it should be. So this soul spark is in a way weaker than the baseline. But this is very basic at the moment, and something that I would like to have, that soul sparks which are a lot weaker or a lot stronger are going to be very, very more rare. And this should be like the bell curve, right? Like with the bell function. So just a very small percentage, or like saying 85% or 88% are in the first lambda, right? And the others are a lot rarer. All right, but let's continue. So, yeah, the other problem is that if you would like get this Furox in this regard with the soul fusion, at the moment it appears like if we are going to get it into our like baggage or our soul sparks overview, then the uniqueness is lost at the moment, I think. I'm not sure if this is just showing wrong information or if it is really what is saved for that soul spark. So, but at the moment that is really a problem. We have to try to improve that. Yeah, the next thing, it's basically settings tab, which we don't have at the moment. And one of the settings I would like to implement right away is something that you can see here. So even though I have done today already quite a lot of my push-ups, or quite a few, because just 60 is not like very much, and not yet 100, which I would like to do every day. Even though we have completed those sub-quests or sub-tasks, at the moment the daily progress is still at 0%. I would like to have a setting where we can choose if it should take into account the sub-quests or if it should not do that. Something that I would like to have. So those are the points which I have written down already. What else comes into my mind? So we are now going to be in the thinking phase. Obviously, if you like, if you want, please add your ideas as well. We are trying to do a very cool thing out of that. Of course, I'm thinking in future about multiplayer, about the battle arena actually being more like a or let's say there's going to be not just a battle arena where we maybe can even do PvP fights, so against other people, but also having like an exploring possibility with like a kind of little world maybe. I'm still thinking how exactly it should be done, but yeah, those are the thoughts which I have about that. And also maybe some possibilities where we don't have to fight just against each other, but also together with other people. So basically people have to do daily quests in order to having the possibility to fight or to get their goals, in order to get soul fusion orbs, in order to get more of the sparks and so on. But wait, there's something very, very important is actually not here. And that is the problem. That is actually a problem which we have at the moment, which is that I would like to have a system So I would like to have a system which you can see already. I've tried to already implement it, but somehow it did not work perfectly. As you can see here, we have action points, right? 100 of 100 at the moment, and also the description that HP, so the health points or hit points, and also the AP restores 1% per minute outside of battle. The problem is, at the moment it is not doing that. So if we are fighting a fight, right, with our scaled rake, which we have just won, and we are losing health and we're going to say flee, right? So we're fleeing that. Then the problem is, and we have a Pokemon in our chat, who would thought that? Let's go for that. No, pocket. Okay, so pocket catch. And if you're going back here, actually the scale rake still have its full HP and also their action points, which are used for the attacks, right? So fire attack costs 10 AP. What happened? I think we killed it. Yeah, let's lose a normal attack. So if you're using abilities, which are going to be more than just 2, but if you're using abilities, it costs AP, and at the moment, while we're battling, 1 AP is recovered while we're battling. And also, I would like that when we're going out of the battle, we are not right away full with HP again and AP, but that it is recovering with real time. That is something that I would like to do. Or of course, you could use your health potions, and probably have to add as well AP potions in order to make that faster, right? Okay, so this is something that is not working at the moment. That is something that is not working at the moment. I think we found a not so bad music, which is not so much Alright, so we have to write it down, basically. So, and something that is maybe unusual already, if you're thinking about the idea giver of the battle system, we also have our own character. And this character has its stats as well. So we have also attack, defense, special, and speed, as has a soul spark, right? But at the moment I'm not sure if actually the battle calculation of like the damage calculation is really working right, because I feel like there's something be wrong. But I have written down the possibility that you can get, for example, a bread from the refrigerator and just run away with it. That is, for example, a possibility. No, just kidding, of course. But wait, why is that missing in that text? So that's something very important, right? Have we everything in here actually? Doom doom. Progress bar. Okay, then let's write it down. I would prefer to not write it down right away into this thing. Is that possible? Online. Oh wait, we can write it down here, right? There's something like a note. Notebook. Is it tasks? Mail. Oh, notes. Here it is. Fiji notes. You can see that, right? Probably is. Let's. What is happening? What is that? What is that? Okay, so the note. So what number is it? I think it is like, let's call it 42. Problem number 42. 42. So basically, the biggest problem is first of all that the health stays at 100, like it's like full again. Is a mistake with after fights in the battle arena, the hit points of our character, our hit points and action points of our character and the soul spark selected for battles, right? Selected for battles. Selected for battles. Other fights in the battle arena, the hit points and action points of our character and the soul spark selected for battle has to be or has to have the value at the end of the fight. So that afterwards the before introduced HP AP HP 1% restore per minute outside of battle. Battles is what? After fights in the battle arena, the hit points and action points of our character and the soul spark selected for battle has to have the value at the end has to have the value which was at the end of the fight, so that afterwards the before introduced HP AP 1% restore per minute outside of battles is starting. Starting and the HP AP are restoring slowly. Yeah, this is a very important point. So this is something that we have to add. What else do we have so far? Shall we place it maybe now at the moment here? Because I'm afraid of just clicking on enter and everything is flying away. And it's all that we can do for today. That's a little bit of a feeling. Are you sure you want to release a source spark? Then I'm fighting the arena, click. Do you want to let a source spark fight alongside with you? And this is a very important part. What was the other part of 35? Every new battle has to create a unique soul spark. Let's put everything away from here, because as I said before, I don't want to misclick. And I assume that really could happen. Yeah, that is very important. So at the moment it appears like the uniqueness of an enemy soul spark with its unique configuration of attributes, stats and attack speed and so on from the battle arena is not saved when it is caught by the user using the social orb. Please correct this so that the stats are going to be as they were when the soul spark was still the enemy in the battle arena. I hope that is understandable. Okay, friends, what else? What else do we need? I think one important part would be as well that if we are creating like a new quest, right? That we would have the opportunity to
I'm back with you. Don't get scared about this.
That we would have the opportunity to decide when we really want to do or how often the quest is repeating actually. So is it going to be daily or should it be something weekly? I think this would be, or maybe even hourly, right, in a way. Hourly as well. But I think that would be quite a strong implementation in terms of quite a lot has to happen in order to do so. But how would we describe it? Let's try to describe it already. I'm not sure if we're going to post it because the other things are more important to me at the moment, like that the battle system is working better. So how would we describe it? So when creating a new quest, we have also Pokemon Hour chat, friends. That's also something. I'm back with you. A bit of. What does it mean that it is a bit of F female, or what does it mean? Not sure. Yeah, when creating a new quest, user should receive the possibility to choose. Is that how it's written? I think it's really good to choose the repetition interval of the quest. But what if it is going to be hourly, for example? So let's say we're clicking here. It's not like a daily habit, but an hourly habit. So like, how exactly would it work? I mean, it would give us the opportunity to say like we want every hour to stand up, like I would do. To stand up, for example, and do the push-ups, for example, as well. But I think he's not going to be able to implement it at the moment. He would have really to change the whole part here. He was already not able to implement an endless sub-quests mechanic. So like I can do sub-quests and a sub-quest after sub-quest. This is something he already was not able to do, though I wrote it to him and he said, yeah, I've done it, but it was not working. I don't know what he has really done and where, but it wasn't working. Yeah. Yeah, here it is actually. Subtask dev, element nesting. Okay, friends, somehow I think I would really love to see these implementations which we were writing about, because they're very, very important. Have I written already about the possibility to literally refresh everything? Can't remember about that, right? That subjects of an quest are counted into the daily progress bar or not. Like it is now, just main quests are counted towards the daily progress. Just the main quests, just the completed. main quests are counted towards the daily progress. Yeah, what I was thinking as well, is that probably into the settings as well, I would like to add the possibility to like literally restart from the beginning. It's so complicated. So we have the possibility to do that in my stats, right? Or that is something that we could add. Yeah, I don't know. Should we add it or should we not add it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I would like to see all those things that we were writing here about, because it's gonna take a while for him to think about. Okay, so I would like to send it actually. No, I think about the part with the I would like to add as well. I would like to add it as well. So 42. Add into the new settings tab the possibility Oh, and I'm so bad with the words sometimes. Oh, so good. At least they're happy words. Possibility 2. To reset the whole progression. Yeah. Hello there, neutral chaos. You are joining in right in the perfect time when I was thinking and saying that I'm producing at least happy words. Great to have you with us. How are you doing today, my friend? The possibility to reset the whole progression. So that all character stats, gold. Actually, I think he might understand it without writing that, right? So if I'm saying reset the whole progression, or should we really write like everything down? Yeah. Sometimes it's bad to write everything down. Called Soul Sparks. Chua people. So, what is actually happening here? Okay. So add in the new settings tab the possibility to reset the whole progression. So all character sets, gold, chord, soul sparks. But what about the daily quests set up already? Do we want to erase them as well? Or shall we leave them? Yeah, I think everything actually, right? And actually class choice. Is given again. What is that music? Bing, bing. The woman's got soul. B. Honestly, it's this doesn't sound good at all. It sounds like a very bad sample from standard sample from somewhere. Okay. So let's do this. 43. And this is something that we are not going to put in at the moment. Yeah. I think we are putting it in, friends. Let's do it. What do you think? How much is it going to be able to do? Let's read everything. Add in the my soul spark for every soul spark I own the possibility to release the soul spark, which is basically going to delete the soul spark. A dialogue has to pop up with the confirmation. Are you sure you want to release the soul spark? It will not be possible to be recovered anymore. It will not be possible to be recovered anymore. To be recovered. Yes, I don't want anymore. No, I want to keep. Add in the mice over every own possibility to add a nickname to the soul spark. When fighting in the battle arena, a click on any other tab has to trigger the flee mechanic and a dialogue asking, are you sure you want to flee? I think we should do it the other way around. I mean, it should not trigger the as a trigger a dialogue. I think that is okay. As a trigger a dialogue asking, are you sure you want to flee the battle? Options, yes. Want to flee the battle? Is occurring like is executed like the user would have, like if if the user clicked on flee, or no, I want to fight till the end. Battle continues. Yeah. If starting a battle in the battle arena by clicking start battle. So if we're starting a battle without a soul spark chosen, but we can't do that because at the moment it is chosen in any case. Yeah, this is something that I've written down as well. possibility to unselect. Yeah, this is something that we have to write down, definitely. 44. We have a wild Shieldon in our chat, friends. If you want to get it, write exclamation mark poker catch into the chat. Okay, so in the My Sparks tab, add the possibility. I'm writing so many times possibility and I can't still write it right. Possibility to deselect a soul spark for battle. Yeah. Okay, that is important as well. I liked it. Okay, I'm sorry, but it sounded very strange. I'm so sorry. Okay, so deselecting. Okay, every attribute has to be randomized separately. It means, for example, the rate of those values of this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We're doing it, friends. A new version is coming up. Lovable is thinking. And we are watching how magic is happening. Thought for 19 seconds. I'll implement these features, so let me first read the relevant files to understand the current implementation. Add, release, and nickname to my sparks. Yes. Yes. Battle arena confirmations. Bell curve stats and save unique stats. Yes. Setting step with subtask, toggle and reset. Toggle and reset. Yeah. Persist HP AP after battles. Yeah. That is everything that we need, friends, to improve it just a little bit. Allegiance, but tuning stats for the gentle curve. Ooh, that sounds nice, doesn't it? Preparing reset flow details. Yeah, the music, some of its kind, friends. In which we're in Funk It Up. Why are we in Funk It Up? Upbeat dance. Is that what we're playing at the moment? Is that upbeat dance? Capturing archiving base stats. Capturing archiving integrating stored stat fields. Sync HBAAP restore. Logging capture of a new Soulspark draft progress. Capturing new Soulspark flow continues. Preparing spark load for battle flow. Starting battle flow tweaks in arena. Turning battle start flow for sparks. Tuning battle start flow. Exactly is it doing there? Integrating flea and spark dialogues. Adding settings and battle confirmation. So it is adding at the moment this settings tab. By the way, I thought at the moment when I was thinking about it, maybe we should not do this flea mechanic if we are clicking on something else, but instead like not giving the opportunity to buy, for example, things in shop. Oh, we're getting to the end. Oh, there it is. Settings. Okay. It's still doing something. Finalizing. Okay. I hope especially the persistence is going to work, like the persistence of the sparks that we are catching. Saving battle outcomes. Persisting HPAAP after battle is something very important. Because this actually gives a reason to have more than one spark in a way, because your spark can be low on health or low on AP and you need another spark in order to continue battles. So this is one of the ideas why I think that is quite important. Spawning fresh foe with variants, updating battle stat logic. Okay, it's still thinking. Deploying arena UI liftoff. Implementing key battle UX and dialogues. Alright, something. I've implemented release and nickname. Okay, so confirmation dialog, nickname via edit button. Tap switch confirmation. Leaving the battle area during an active battle triggers a flea confirmation dialog. Sounds good. Start battling dialog. Starting battle without a Soulspark prompts. Do you want to let a Soulspark alongside with you? Bell curve stats. Each stat now uses Gaussian distribution box Müller transform. Extremes plus minus 30% are rare. Save unique stats. Captured Soulspark now preserve their unique stats from the battle in the database. Settings tabs. New settings tab with subtext progress. Toggle full progression reset. HPAP persistence. After battles are saved the profile for gradual 1% per minute restoration. Deselection for battle. Edit deselect for battle. Okay, let's try everything out. Let's go to the My Sparks. Oh, I can see it already. I can see it. So Aquafin. Oh, it's really like replacing. That's not so good, but okay. Aquafin is going to be Fin Aqua. Fina. It's going to be Fina. Fina. It's called Fina. Cool. Already one thing that is working. I would prefer if the original name still stays, like Shellwork, and then, yeah, I should have written it down, right? Okay. Okay, let's try to release someone. Let's release this Shellward. Are you sure you want to release a Soul Spark? It will not be possible to recover it. Yes, I don't want Shellward anymore. It's working. Perfect. Wow. I'm so happy if something is working. I'm so happy. Okay, that is good. What else? What about our settings? Okay. Reset our progression. Okay. This action cannot be undone. Very good. Count subtask and daily progression. Yes. Yes, this is working as well. I'm so happy about just the little things, right? So this means if we're going to do, like, for example, 65 push-ups, yeah, it is doing it. Perfect. And also it is still working that we are getting minus experience and minus gold. If we are undoing it, also the progression is again undone, right? 38%, 40%, perfect. This is working. We have beta testing, or actually alpha testing. Okay. What else? Save unique stats. Yeah, this is something now the most important probably. So, first, start battle. Yeah. Do you want to let Soulspark fight along with you? No, fight alone. Yes, choose a Soulspark. Perfect. Let's get for our Scale Drake, use in battle. Can we deselect it? We cannot. It basically did not add it. Deselect for battle. Added deselect for battle button in my Spark Stop. And where is it then? Oh, deselect for battle. It's working. It's a little bit strange. I thought that we just have to click like again on it, but okay. It does what it has to do. That's not bad. Okay, but now let's try to fight a battle. Yeah, yes, choose a Soul Spark, Scale Drake, use in battle, start ticket. A wild Canosul appeared, -3. Let's go for a fire attack. And what if you're going to flee now? You escape from the wild spark, it has fled into wilderness. And now? Oh no, it is still not working. Why is it so difficult for him to do that? I don't know. Why is it so difficult? Don't understand it. Oh, at least it used the AP, but... Oh, maybe it is working, but... different than I thought. No. Yeah. This is not updating. This... This is not working. So basically it really has less HP and AP if we're in the battle arena, but not if in the My Sparks. You see? Here it has the wrong thing. Wait, what? Battle stats? I have 48. Oh, I think it is mixing up something. Huh. This is interesting. I think it somehow it is mixing up our like our stats with the Soulspark stats. Friends, we have also a Pokemon in our chat. Oh, our chat. So let's get it. Pocket Catch. Yeah, so that is a little bit strange. So if you're fighting again, 49. What is it? 48. 48 and 55. That's a little bit strange, isn't it? Also, I don't understand. Are now all of those stats? Oh, by the way, there's also something, but is it in white? Is it written in white? That's a good UI choice. That's a good UI choice there. Wait, 49 and 56. Because it's a new round. But here it is not updating? Or do we have to refresh? Maybe it's not refreshing. You know what I mean? Maybe that is the problem. Like, it is saving the new stats, or like the new information about the AP and HP, but it is not. What is happening? Why does it take so long? Okay. I'm gonna publish the new version already, that I can use it on my phone as well. Because I actually am using already the push up and sit ups tracker. I'm already using that. Okay, but let's get back. So just C48 though. Let's try to get a new Soulspark. Let's try to get a new Soulspark. $52 and $59. So wait. So if we are going to choose another one. So like, let's use the Shell Ward, right? It has 52 and 59 as well. 52 and 59, right? That is very confusing. For me, that is 52. How much was it? 52 and 59? Yeah, it's exactly the same for everyone. But this is not the same like this. Because this is 48 and 55. What? I don't even know how to describe that at the moment. I don't even know what is happening. So the most important part of this, what we have written down, appears not to work. It's super effective. But why does it take just so few damage? Many questions. Many questions. Okay, let's try to get another scale drake. Scale drake was captured. We do need a more beautiful and more obvious capture information. That's for sure. That's for sure. I don't understand as well why it is showing up here 48. It doesn't make much sense at all. Have I described it very strange or something? With the HP? Tracked via HP last update and AP last update. Yeah, friends, in any case, I think that was already a good run for today. We're going to be back probably, hopefully tomorrow. I'm trying to be more regular again and better as always. So I wish you all a beautiful time, a beautiful night or a beautiful day, what it might be for you at the moment. Yeah. Oh, by the way, text to speech I have to implement the next time again. Something I forgot. Yeah, we should make a stop for that now. Alright, friends, thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, bye-bye. Somehow my switching scene is not working. Why? Games Mike, hello there, my friend. I wanted to go off. How are you doing, my friend? How are you? Again, long time no see. Are you coming out from the waters? I thought we have lost you already or something. Just saying yes, everything is good. How is work doing? How is life? How is love? Everything. Have you watched a little bit of what I was doing here? What do you think so far? Is that interesting? Is it I don't care, or is it just No, I really would love to hear what you're thinking. Do you have any ideas? Do you think it is something you would use? Yeah. Я ничего не видел. Oh, you haven't seen? You wanna see what I've worked on? Look at this, my friend. That is the Together Better habits. Yeah, habit hunter. What do you think, my friend? So, the main idea, you can put in daily quests or like things, habits which you would like to have every day, for example, right? Like I'm putting in, for example, push-ups and doing like 100 every day. And for every task, Pokemon, it has an idea of Pokemon, yeah, but it is a habit tracker as well. So it is using some ideas from Pokemon, but those things are called soul sparks, so they are not Pokemon. But yeah, we get the idea, right? The thing is, I wanted to create a gamified habits tracker. And so for everything that we are accomplishing, we are receiving experience points, gold, and a battle ticket. And we can use this battle ticket in the battle arena in order to fight, right? To fight our soul sparks and also get them. Like, ну где там learn languages? Yeah, I learn. Okay, learn. What are we going to learn, my friend? Language. I'm sure you have again some very unique and special language that no one has ever heard about. For me. What shall it be? What shall it be? It's gotta be a hard thing to do, I'm sure. Where is learn language daily quest? Oops. What's going on? Are you writing the name of the language? Okay, Games Mic is gone again. Learn language Chinese or Mandarin, right? Mandarin. Is it called actually Mandarin? I don't think so. Yeah, for example, like that. Then we can edit and it's going to pop up every day. And we can say like 5 minutes. Or let's say +5. And it's basically gonna mean we have like 5 minutes total, right? So this is something I would like to create. Actually, of course I would have to add it. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Krobu, a tonal language spoken in Ivory Coast. Of course, we are going to add Krobu. Learn language How is it called? Krobu. Krobu. Do you know any one little word of that? Почему этот язык? Кробу. Кроберу? Кроберту. My friend, you are so good. You have found a language which sounds almost like my name. You're just the man. You're just the man, my friend. I'm very happy to see you, by the way. That's really a thing. Okay, we are going to learn Krobu. The Kroberto language. Sea woman. Oh, sea means woman. If I understand right, and not like sea, Espanol sea. Also, friends, we have a Pokemon in our chat, a wild knuckle stack. But it's not so cool as our Skeldrake. Okay, this Fina is actually... Oh wait, how is it called? Krobu. GamesMike, I think this Cavirot should actually be called Kroberto. Kroberto. That's our thing now. It's called Kroberto. Kroberto. Tak. Are you learning now Polish as well? Because tak is the Polish for say yes. It's not the Russian one. I mean, there is a tak in Russian, but it means... What does it actually mean? I mean, it's more like a sound, like well, I would say. Well. Tak. So we have a Kroberto. This beautiful little Kroberto. What do you think, GamesMike? It's good? Is it a good idea, at least? Something that you might use? Or you are not into such things at all? Would be happy to hear about it. Games Regrets, it's used in Ukrainian as well. They basically come from the phrase, it is so. Tak, yeah, sure. Sure, tak. So ist es. So. Ja. Agree. But just what I wanted to say, because you are learning Russian, right? It doesn't mean, if you're in Russian, if you say tak, it means more like well and not it is so. More. It goes in the same direction, obviously, but it's still a bit like a little nuance, I would say, at least. Has this burrowing actually a Naruto helmet? No, it's just something on the head. Like a ninja thing. Это не ошибка. You mean like the tak is not a mistake? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's if you say so. But it does have a little bit different meaning, that's what I said. Even though people would understand you, it would be still strange if you are saying, instead of yes, tak, in Russian. That's what I meant. But you still did not say any single word about the To Get Better Habits, my friend. Yeah, feedback is well received. Yeah. So I can see already a few points that are not working right. Like basically the XP, what is it, like 44 already? 45? 45. It'll write me down at least the ideas. XP force is not saved for the soul sparks, which are in the My Sparks tab. So, oh, but look at this. At least the stats are saved. I think this is working at least. Cool. This is working. Like the HP is different, right? So basically this has more attack and more health and more defense. It's just basically in everything better. But isn't it again just like 3% better? Scale Drake the better one. Yeah, alright, so no feedback from Games Mike. Alright, my friends. Then I'm going off for today. Wait, have you seen the at all? Yeah, you did, right? Yeah, I was just I've put it away at the end. Alright, friends. Games Mike, thank you so much for being with us, telling about the new language I should learn. And also about tag. Wish you a beautiful evening, is I think for you as well. And till the next time. Bye bye.